crazy weekend, man. Iran, Israel, the whole drama. Trump ended up going to Iran with the B-2 Stealth bombers, blowing up 3 nuclear sites. Frodo, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the name. Frodo and a bunch of others. But basically, the main objective was to blow up the nuclear sites. Didn't harm civilians, didn't harm military personnel. So I thought that was pretty good. The objective was just to blow up the nuclear sites where Iran does not have nuclear weapons. So I thought that was, that was the objective. Stick to the objective. Me personally, I didn't see anything wrong with that. When you market it as Iran being an extremist country, and I was just like, let me just double check to see how Iran is an extremist country. And I was reading up some stuff with Grok. Basically, this woman got stoned to death for seeing another man. Crazy, but I get the gif. I get the gif on both sides, right? Then there was peace that happened during the market hours, which was crazy. So Israel called for a ceasefire, and then America and Iran called for peace, meaning no war. And then I was reading his other posts as well too, which is super crazy. I was having a conversation with my guy, basically saying that when we're looking at what's going on and with these countries and these leaders and stuff like that, we're always on the outside looking in, meaning that we don't have pure information to tell us what is and what is not, right? Because we're not behind closed doors, we're not on those phone calls and et cetera and so forth. But back in 2020, Trump had this phone call from Iran saying that they're going to shoot out a couple of missiles, just basically to gesture their posture to the world, right? This was back in 2020. They shot the missiles, nothing happened, et cetera and so forth. Moving forward today, Iran shot missiles at Quator and I think next to their military base. If I'm not mistaken, nobody got injured. So that kind of told me that maybe the same thing happened in 2020 where they informed Trump like, hey, we're not going to do anything but just, to gesture our posture, et cetera and so forth. So overall, we made about $500, man, trading SPX. The market ended up running back up. Super crazy. The whole goal is that there's always going to be stuff that happens in the world. Money is going to be moved, whether it's good or bad. Me, I'm just a guy who's just trading the market and just trading what I see and et cetera and so forth. Because I'm always going to trade it, good or bad. It doesn't matter. The whole goal is that we don't want people to be injured. So this part of the market is a little, touchy, whatever. But pray for peace.